Oh, hugs there. Doug Gilmore giving D-Ray a big old hug.
Such derby love.
By so many hands, how many of these skaters tried out for Team Canada yesterday? Oh, they can't hear me. Never mind. I'm assuming most of them did, but they can't hear what we're saying.
Now the speakers are faced the other way. All right, strap in, folks. This one's gonna be a doozy.
Doozy.
Strap in or strap on.
They're both fun. Ooh, bazinga. There's going to be no shenanigans in this game. Remember
Says who?
Last game we announced there was the shenanigans.
What was the
they got ejected.
shenanigans? Wait, was that last year?
That was like not last year. That was like a little while ago.
Oh, just last game.
Springbrook.
Oh,
Because you were drunk.
I was drunk?
You were pretty happy.
Wait, was it the last game of the day?
It was in Springbrook. It was the last game of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It was right.
Oh,
up
I
there.
was really silly on the mic that day.
And you were really angry because they contested a game.
Oh, that was Arizona. That was Northern Arizona.
Northern Arizona.
Yeah, I was upset about it because it was a sanctioned game, and that goes on my resume as a ref.
Did they win? Did they win their contest?
Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, did they win the contest? No.
No, of course not.
I got that on my resume now.
That seems like a very, was it Colorado? At the Battle of the All-Stars that had that big thing?
Colorado when?
Battle of the All-Stars, Colorado, fucking contested a game against fucking Brock and Sporia. And fucking, they tried to contest like 2 different things.
That was in Scranton, wasn't it?
Yeah, Battle of the All-Stars. They tried 2 different things and then they told them like right before the one game, like.
See, I really appreciate the teams that have good sportsmanship. They're here to create, relationships and friendships, and like that's what I'm here for.
It's a small community. Why do you have to eat your own?
Why? We need to lift and support everybody up. So if you lose, don't be a dick.
Just have fun. We're here to have fun. It's not about whether you win or lose.
It's about the friends we make on the way.
I don't know what we're sorting out. So, it's Phil. Oh, Phil.
Phil, what is it, man?
Get with the program, Phil.
Phil is the program.
He is the program. Look, we can see penalties. So if we go, oh.
Can we see penalties?
Click. Oh, penalty wiper display. Oh, let's use. You can see what they're at for penalties.
Wait, so it updates in live time?
And it'll actually have the symbol for what penalty they've taken and stuff.
Phil, you're a genius, man.
Not only can he read the news like a mofo, but he can operate a scoreboard like one too. Oh yeah, we're just trimming down the roster to who's playing.
Turning down the roster? What do you mean?
Like if you see, before it showed like everyone on there. Is Projectile hurt? Is that why they're not playing?
Projectile. They went to tryouts yesterday, and they messed up their shoulder a bit, so they're going to rest today and hopefully be on the track tomorrow.
Well, we're on this little wait. Check out the vendors.
Ooh, where's the vendors?
You got the list right behind under your glasses.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. So left to right, we got Bad Girlfriend Skates. They're not here Sunday. They're only here today and tomorrow. Roller Derby Level Up will be here eventually. They're not here yet. Myo Lab will be here at 12:30. You can sign up now for a 10-minute massage for $15. Calgary Roller Derby and Calgary Junior Roller Derby are there. You can sign your kid up if you're like, this is awesome. I need my 6-year-old to give an outlet. 6 years to 18 years, you can play for Junior Roller Derby.
Dang.
Well, 18, but you have to, if you're 18 before, you have to be 18. If you're 18 after September 1, you cannot play Junior Roller Derby.
And then speaking of Projectile, they're hanging out at the Node booth all day today. So get your skates, or get your wheels, get your toe stops, get your whistles.
And if you have a ball whistle like Phil, change it so you can get a real whistle. Derby's still coming up. 6 minutes behind. This is why we can't have nice things.
Who's Roller Derby Level Up?
I do not know what Roller Derby Level Up is. They are, what are they? Hold on.
Gotta Google this shit.
Google it. You Google it. Hold on. I'm typing with one hand. It's Rotten Broughton is Level Up? Oh.
Yeah, Rotten always does those drills, those warm-ups and class training.
And apparently they are ill, so they will not be here today.
All right, here we go.
So we'll still talk about them being not here. We'll make sure we mention it all the time. Bradass, he gets through. Roller Derby Level Up is personal training for Roller Derby. So all you Team Canada hopefuls, all you Junior Team Canada hopefuls, that's an opportunity to take advantage of that. Bradass, lead jam status.
He made it through twice, and D-Ray's got to catch up.
Bradass looking for the forearm call, gets it.
Well, he didn't get a forearm call, he got a high block call.
High block.
Yeah.
6-1, half dozen of another.
Penalty either way. He got his way.
Eat the baby! Eat the baby!
Eat the baby!
Eat the baby!
Nom 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 nom.
Badass dances through and calls it off. Was able to score the full 4 on that pass.
Well, D-Ray only got the 2. What number is blue?
Blue?
1-2? No. There it is.
Stevie Stitches
Versus Wolfie Blade Jr.
Is there a Wolf Blade Senior?
Pay?
Stevie knocked out by a race ball. He's going to be cycled back.
Stevie finally making it through. Making her way around town.
Wolfie doing a spin around on the knees. Calls jam. Didn't hear the bench calling for him to call that off. We called it a little late. Was able to get 2 points, but it looks like you called it late, but Toronto didn't get any points, so we good.
We've got Nat for Jammer for Toronto and Dark Wheel Duck for the Glenmore Reservoir Dogs.
I think they just did a fundraiser and you got to throw ducks at Dark Wheel.
At the dogs? Or at Duck?
Like little plastic rubber duckies. I do believe there's a video of it on. Where's Dark Wheel skate out of?
I believe Saskatoon.
I think on the Saskatoon.
Pikes something.
Northern Pikes.
Northern Pikes.
I think on their website it's got the video.
Do you know what their shirt says? Do you know what their
them.
jersey says?
Who what?
Do you know what Northern Pikes jersey say? Skate fast.
It's YouTube. Just put 18 plus. It's gonna be.
Sorry, Christine.
It's gonna be me talking, then they're like beep beep beep.
I was just saying what's on the derby shirt. Like that's their jersey. Wildly inappropriate.
Well, it is a picture of a donkey, so I mean, it's not. I don't even know what it looks like. Davis, doesn't get lead jam status. No pass.
Just call me Bleep Fuse.
Oh, who is that? 42. 42. Luke Ness Monster calls off that jam as Davis got ahead of them. Calling that jam so your opponent doesn't get points is just as good. Skate! 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 Almost 5 minutes gone in this game. 14-10. Brownus quickly through the inside.
D-Ray just making it.
Brownus comes up, pushes his way through, scores 4 and calls it. Wolfblade Jr. Who's that? That's Stevie Stitches. Ooh, who's that? Schemo? Was that?
That was side dish.
Side dish. Take a seat. Oh, and then he gets to go to the box. He is taking a seat. Feel shame. Shame.
Shame.
Wolfie calling for some offense. Gets past Sleep. He's hit hard. Says he's good. Bench calling calls it. Did get 2. Who's this now? Number 6? That would be Nat. And Dark Wheel Duck. Just put a line through them, and then it'll be easier to read.
You put a line through it.
Do you need a Sharpie? I don't have a Sharpie.
You do need a Sharpie.
There's a pen somewhere around here.
Toronto Jammer getting a forearm penalty.
That puts Dark Wheel on a power jam. It does have lead jam status as well. To boot. Whoever printed these rosters off did a terrible job. Terrible job.
They're not even numerically ordered.
It was me.
Phil.
I forgot to black out that line. Dark Wheel gets through and calls it off.
Just as the Toronto Jammer comes out from their penalty.
28-14. 14 points separating these teams. Oh, Toronto's coming out. Let's get some clarification there from Smasher.
We got Luke Ness Monsters jamming for Toronto versus Betty Davis Jr. for the Dogs.
Betty Davis Eyes, not Betty Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Wolfie's
right.
the junior.
Wolfie's the junior. They're all juniors to me still. And that junior gets, not lead jam.
Oh, Luke had lead jam status. Calls it off.
How's it going, Dame?
Mo!
Mo!
You can't put tape on your pants. Tape has to come off the roll. No tape pants.
Mo?
They can't hear you. D-Ray against Brad Ass.
Again.
D-Ray gets lead jam status this time on Brad Ass. Eat the baby!
Eat the baby! Nom 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 nom.
Something happened there. Oh, D-Ray called it off. Wolfblade Jr. now. And who's to? That is.
Well, yeah, no tape on the pants. So when the tape's on the pants and you take it off, it's got fuzz on the bottom, it peels right off, it sticks to the player's wheels. It's a sanction date, so it matters.
So it's cool other games, just not this game. just don't put tape on your pants in general.
All right, we got Stevie Stitches
Stevie,
on a
go-
penalty for a cut.
Want to take the long way around? I don't know.
I think the penalty got called late, giving Wolfie Blade Jr. the chance to grab that lead jam status. Side dish taking another seat there.
Oh, sleep. Almost caught, Wolfie.
Did you see that push-up though?
Someone's going off. Side dish, another directional penalty.
Wolfie got a no pass, no point on that last pass.
Bench yells for Wolfie. Wolfie calls that jam off.
Probably not, like we do tend to have, so I'll check it, yeah.
Dark Wheel Duck going up against Nat. This game's a little bit closer than the last game.
Just a wee bit.
Nat
Do you know
runs
if
it down.
Nat is short for something?
Oh, you see that little hop Dev did around the apex there?
No, Graffy was in the way.
Dark Wheel gets through.
He took out Billy the Kid, who is not so much a kid anymore.
Oh, who's feeling shame now? That's Bosch. Toronto has passed off the star. The dictator now. Struggling to get through. Decides to line up Dark Wheel Duck. Catches just a bit. April signaling us sours.
It is so hard not to ref from this position. The dictator got a nasty hit from Gilmore.
I could say you could stand up to see better, but you'd be just as tall as you are now. Maybe even shorter.
Good one.
Snap! Oh!
Maybe even.
$16 points there for Dark Wheel. Oh, 19. And Toronto has called a timeout.
Ducky's wearing the BDE socks. You can pick those up from Nerd, either here if Pro has any, or you can come down to House of Skate where Nerd is now located.
Where is House of Skate?
House of Skate is at 1100 42nd Avenue Southeast. Come visit us.
Is there anything happening tonight?
Oh, I don't know. What is
It's
happening
Friday.
tonight?
Isn't it Friday adult skate?
We have a mixtape from 5:30 to 8:30, and then adults only from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
Yeah, if some of these skaters want to drop in, how much would that cost them?
It's $18 for admission.
$8?
18.
18.
1-8.
1-8?
1
80?
18?
1-8. It's $10 if you have a membership.
It's
No, 12.
16
16?
if you have a membership. Memberships are $55, which gives you member price on members only night, which is only $10.
I knew there was a $10 in there somewhere.
We've also opened up during the day on Thursdays and Friday, or Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, Lucas Monsters quickly through the pack.
That was a squeal.
Oh. Gets through, no pass, no point. Rice ball taking the star.
Old man jams. But not before Lucas Monster does a straightaway jump and gets those 4 points and calls it off. Hey, Brad. Skirt. Hey, Brad. Do you play guitar?
That's also, Brad is also the sponsor of the Jammer line with Phil Mobility Chiropractic. Did you know?
I did. I actually get him to come visit me at House of Skate on site to give me my chiropractic treatment.
Fancy. He does. Oh, I guess I would be probably the mobility in the full mobility.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Wolfblade is now going to be jamming. Who's Wolfblade with? That is Stevie Stitches out of Toronto.
Wolfie also works with me at House of Skate.
I haven't seen Nailbender out there yet, too. Wolfie. Oh, comes through. Bosch.
Bosch gets called on a penalty, I believe, directional?
Directional or well, let's see what that penalty was. 'Cause we can see right away if we go over penalties, whiteboard, what number's Bosch? It's a question mark. That means they don't know. L, low block.
What we got?
L. A low block?
You know, it's been so long since I've done penalty tracking. I don't know what the letters are anymore.
I know X is. I know
X is
cut.
is cut.
D is directional.
That makes sense.
F is forearm.
Okay. What is M?
M? Multiplayer? I'm just guessing.
No, that's fair.
I was about to say A is for ass. But Christy.
I said asp. I said asp.
Asp. Asking. A for ask.
A for asp. Just make sure you pronounce that P. Dark Wheel Duck knocked down.
Looks like
Cycle
he's
duck.
hurting.
I love those yoga pants that Dark Wheel wears. They make his legs look really skinny. Now you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
We gotta get him those socks that have the duck legs on it. You know how they have the chicken legs?
Do they have duck feet ones?
You know, he's got a pair of shorts, okay? He's got a pair of shorts that have like a little duck underneath it. I'm hoping he brings those out this weekend.
Nat, take the star off, snuck through the pack. A little high five there.
That's some good camaraderie.
Always a battle, but always fun. Well, there's Bender. Bender's out there now. I didn't notice him before.
We also have sleep versus sleep.
Luke Ness Monster quickly on the inside.
I guess he's pretty quick.
Davis got cycled. It was 9 seconds. Pretty quick. Ooh, Bender got caught there by, who was that?
Was that not
that-
Lukeness?
No, that was Good Huss. Oh, yeah, star pass there. Davis has passed it off to Rice Ball.
Sleep knocks Rice Ball out. And that's the end of the jam.
Just to see how many penalties people had.
Brad, you're such an attention seeker.
Depending on where you are, like, I've had so many jams where I'm like, who's the jammer? Is there a jammer in the box? No. Oh, it's Brad Haas.
Literally, once
There he
you
is.
start asking yourself, where's the jammer? You should know who the jammer
You
is.
just looked at the box. You don't see him in the box. It's Brad Haas.
It's Brad Ass. D-Ray getting the lead jam status.
Solid work there by Bosch. Oh, Brad Haas took a is that a high block? Is that what this penalty is?
That is, a high block is where you put your fist in front of your face in a downwards action.
So D-Ray's on the power jam.
Making his way downtown.
Stumbles. Held there by Taz. Toronto calling for some. Oh. D-Ray lost his star. So D-Ray, as the jammer, could pick it up, or who's the pivot there for the dictator was able to pick it up and hand it to them. So only the pivot or the jammer can pick up the star.
But he didn't lose his lead status because it came off
Because it-
during regular
It
gameplay.
fell off as opposed to him taking it off.
Yeah.
If you physically take it off, you lose lead jam status or the ability to gain lead jam status. If no lead jammer is established and you take it off, you give up that ability. Stevie Stitches going up as Wolfblade.
Wolfblade eyes.
Do we have a timeout?
It looks like an official timeout.
Official timeout.
Officials need to catch their breath too. Hey, Mo.
Mo!
Come here, please.
Come here.
Stop running, Mo! Your ankle! Jeez!
Tape on the skin is okay though, right? Tape on the skin?
No. Nothing that it has to come right off the roll.
Murderous muffin.
Off the roll only, Murphy!
Oh, Wolfie's taking a cut. I'm gonna I'll be back in 1 second.
Stevie's got her panty off. She can't claim that lead jammer status either. Stevie makes her way through the pack, grabs those 4 points, and Wolfblade Jr. comes sneaking in through the back. That was quite the pile-up. Old man Riceball getting a forearm call.
It's so hard not to rep them here. It's funny, I learn things about the mic every time I'm on here.
When we take on new roles, every role
Wolfie making that look so easy.
Which games are sanctioned this week?
This one.
all the men's games. So this game featured, and I believe the provincial games as well.
Is there a juniors?
The juniors, I don't know about the
Because I knew Wifteda wasn't.
The bonds are.
provincial. Ontario, Alberta.
I know none of the All-Star games are. I know none of the All-Star games. They don't want to have anything that affects
I
their
know
game.
that all the men's are because this is how the men's teams are getting
Okay, there is MRDA and the juniors.
Okay, so MRDA and the juniors.
Yeah, none of the Wifteda games. So that's probably provincial as well.
In any case, proper team is important for the juniors team.
Yeah.
Also,
It should just be the way it's done in general.
can't think of the body. The box outside through.
Looks like Smasher's getting a demo from the Toronto bench coach.
Or they're just asking questions like, can I do this?
Look what I can do.
Shame. Shame on Riceball. 34 points separating these two teams, 81-47. Nat scores lead jam status for Toronto. Davis just has to get past Sleep. There's a back block on Sleep.
Which Sleep?
Toronto Sleep. Toronto Sleep. Eat the baby, Davis! Eat the baby! Eat the baby! Eat the baby! Oh, Nats lead jam. Rice ball there helping Davis out. Oh, looks like Murs Ruffin's going for a forearm penalty. Last flat track fever, I think it was the last Toronto game. They finished with a bench of like 6 skaters. Like
That was when Senior Wiener
like
was
a
here.
penalty fest. Senior Wiener. Yeah.
Senior Wiener?
They're not
Wiener?
here today though.
I'm really sad about it.
I don't know if they're here. Are they? I don't even know if they're here at all.
If someone from Toronto can tell me if Senior Wiener is coming, that would be great.
Are they playing all 3 days?
He was just so much fun to watch.
He was just so much fun to watch. Yeah.
Toronto.
Always had a big goofy smile on his face.
Well, he could. There's a chance he might be here Sunday because they have 2 games on Sunday. They're not playing tomorrow at all. So Toronto have a day to rest after this game.
Lucky.
Oh, Brad falls a little awkward. He's able to get back up.
Toronto Jammer taking a penalty. Not really sure what yet. Brad's here for the peace.
Peace. Deuces. I'm out. Scores 4. Oh, there's a penalty there. Bender going off.
Ooh, he's got jazz fingers for this one.
Brass jumps over, calls it.
And he gets all 4 points.
I thought Graffy was trying to start the wave there, he was waving his hands. Oh, we got an official timeout.
For our lovely track repair assistants.
Oh, it looks like Calgary's going to be calling for an official review.
Oh.
You should run over there and find out what it is. Just go run over there and find out what it's for, Shorty.
I don't have.
You don't have.
What do you want? What do you want?
We want to find out what the.
We want to
official
find
review's
out,
for.
but I don't have proper shoes. You just go into the middle and figure out what the hell's going on.
Just go. You just lean in.
Just act like you're supposed to be there.
You're wearing black. You can sneak in with the officials.
I want those travel ones. The travel mics.
I have them right here.
Why? Why are we not using those?
I'll hook them up tomorrow.
Probably have better sound anyway.
Do you work tomorrow, or what games are you skating tomorrow?
I've got it here.
Late call penalty on Blues Jammer.
Oh, so the Reservoir Dogs are looking for a late penalty on the Blue Jammer. We'll be able to tell right away if the Blue Jammer starts this jam in the box. We'll see.
Okay, so I'm roughing first game tomorrow, and then the 4th game at 3. So I'm free, available during 11 and 1.
Well, I think I'm.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Where's my schedule?
If I found, would I be able to announce with Pro?
If you and Pro want to announce, you guys can announce. Yes.
Hey, wifey, we're announcing tomorrow.
What game do you want? You can have. You have your choice. Game 8. The 3 o'clock game.
No. I ref the 3 o'clock. So
Man.
either 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock.
You can do 11 o'clock. You can take any of the games I'm doing. Because I got like a bajillion games. I got these 2 today, and then I'm done. Oh, and I'm next game too.
11?
So you can do 11 tomorrow. I'll just leave my name on the screen. You can just run over there.
Hey,
Turn the
wifey.
mic off first. So the way an official review goes is they get to challenge the call. Once they're done challenging it, the refs will huddle, talk about it, discuss it, and then they'll come back, tell them what's going on. And if you see Calgary still got their flashing, so we'll find out here shortly. Looks like Luke is starting this one in the box. So looks like Calgary did win that official review because the Toronto Jammer is starting in the box. I keep calling them Calgary, but they're the Reservoir Dogs. There is a difference between Calgary Roller Derby and the Glenmore Reservoir Dogs.
The biggest difference being that they're 2 different leagues.
One's MRDA, one's WFTDA. That's the biggest difference. Wolfie, no pass, no. That means Luke can still score lead jam status, even though they are in the box, because they did not enter the box during the jam. This has to get past. That's Devnall. Excellent work.
Dev getting called on a forearm, and the Toronto Jammer calling it off.
Just gets through the pack and calls it off. Shame. Shame. What did Dev do? Dev,
A forearm.
you take a forearm and you
He
go to.
he did a forearm. He didn't take a forearm. He did a forearm.
You
He
go to the box
delivered.
and you feel shame.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Oh, no one's in penalty trouble yet. That's good.
Depends on who you are.
Oh, who's bugging me? I got like a bajillion texts.
Aw, man. Dark Wheel versus D-Ray.
One minute left. Oh. Looks like we got another official review. Is that?
Looks like a... Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Those hand signals are throwing me off.
I saw a timeout signal.
I saw an official review and I saw a timeout.
I saw
Oh.
a timeout from the Toronto bench coach.
But the timekeeper, I saw the timekeeper signal official review to Calgary too. So Toronto's called an official review as it is blinking.
It looks like the NSOs are going WTF. The refs need to look at the NSOs, the scorekeepers. Jeff Timis, PH Demon. Your NSOs are going WTF.
We got 1 minute left in this half at halftime. Make sure you check out the vendors. Bad Girlfriend Skates there today and tomorrow. They can make your custom stuff with their heat press. We got Nerd on the other end. Go visit Projectile and get some skate gear. Roller Derby Level Up will be here tomorrow. Apparently Rotten Broughton is ill. They will also have some Team Alberta stuff. Calgary Junior Roller Derby and Calgary Roller Derby have a table selling some swag. You can also, if you have a child between the ages of 6 and 17, you can sign them up to play some roller derby out of West Hillhurst. Myo Lab will be here in about an hour. They can start doing some, you get a little 10-minute massage for $15. You can also book and get 10% off a treatment. Chinook City Roller Derby have a $2 bin with a bunch of shirts. You can get your 2012 Flat Track Fever shirt. You can also get Chinook City Roller Derby, Newton Natural Born Thrillers, and Glenmore Reservoir Dog swag. And remember, at halftime, please give priority to the skaters for the bathroom. They have a limited time. You can miss the first jam. They cannot.
The OT for a timeout.
That's fair. Y'all, it's been a slice, but I gotta go pick up my daughter now. So
She can figure out how to get home.
until 1 o'clock.
Peace. Who made your sticker? Who made your stick? Who made your sticker?
My sticker was made by Projectile. They also have put in the auction for the Calgary All-Stars a package deal for a personalized sticker.
I saw the Projectile and Smacky Kennedy ones.
Y'all should go check them out.
This is Stevie Stitches going up against Betty Davis Eyes. And Davis fighting on that pack. Some excellent work there by Billy the Kid, the Dictator. Who's that? 1701. That is Pip. And 25 would be Bosch. Holden Davis at the front of the pack there. Billy the Kid trying to make sure there's a bridge so they can keep working on Davis. Oh, and Davis has taken a cut penalty. That means Stevie is able to score lead jam status. We're going to score 55 to 100. Stevie looking to close some of this gap right before half. Bosch trying to make some space. Stevie runs into Devnall, and then Bosch helps take out Dev. Some solid hits. Bosch trying to help out his jammer by pushing on the back of the pack. Dev trying to make some space for Davis. And Davis gets through. Finishes their initial pass, so they can now score points. Stevie gets through. Was able to score 4 and calls that jam. We are at halftime now. A little bit of time for track repair. We'll see everyone shortly. Did you miss me? I'm back. My fries took forever. D-Ray jamming against Davis. D-Ray closing this gap. Doing their best, only 35 points now separating these two teams. Oh, eat the baby! Davis runs into sleep. Gilmore coming to help out. Everyone making sure everyone's okay. We got an official timeout now. Time to quickly repair this track. Unlike a team timeout, which only lasts 1 minute, an official timeout lasts as long as the officials need. And if you haven't gone to the concession, the fries are awesome. Just a reminder once again, our jam line is sponsored by Full Mobility Chiropractic. The penalty box is sponsored by WFTDI. Scoreboard announcement is going to be sponsored by Roller Derby Level Up. If you are 18 plus, make sure you get your ticket from the admissions. There will be a draw at the halftime of it is the Puget Sound versus the Reservoir Dogs game tomorrow at 7 p.m. You can win a dine and stay package at the Carriage House Inn, which includes a one-night stay in a premium room with a full hot buffet breakfast for 2 people, a $50 credit at any of their food and beverage outlets, and approximately $350. You can also win a $250 Rydell Skates gift certificate. You have to be in attendance tomorrow in order to win the ticket. That is also something important to know. We got Brad Ass going up against Stevie Stitches. Stevie has lead jam status on Brad Ass. Oh, Brad Ass goes to the box. He is now a power jam for Stevie Stitches. Stevie runs into side dish. And get to show me your hits. Show me your hits is going to the box now. Stevie only has 2 blockers for the Dogs to get past. Let's close this gap now to only 21 points. Brad S. takes a run, tries to get through. That's a back block. Brad did have some questions about that. Stevie calling that jam. So the Dogs have called themselves a timeout. There was just a penalty fest in that game. I think Dev also wants to take that opportunity to talk to Brad. Quick 16-point jam there for Toronto. Closes that gap to only 17 points. This is an officially sanctioned game. So this game will count in the standings for the men's roller derby. That also means all of our NSOs and officials must be 18 or older. Dogs getting all sorted out. A little bit of a cheer. It's going to be, I believe that is Nat. Nat jamming for Toronto. Bradass will be starting this jam in the box. Not sure how much time they have left. Devnall, solid hit there, caught all of Nat. Able to knock them out. Bradass comes in, catches all of House. Just had to get past Sleep. Sleep's able to knock them out. Sleep finds a track on the inside to get all the way back. Sleep working on Bradass. Bradass takes off the star. And then Brad's going to go for a high block now. Still lots of time left in this game, 21 minutes. We still haven't even established a lead jammer. Nat's still struggling to get through. Solid D by both teams. Oh, Fast Crash is now going. Opportunity was there for Nat. Knocked out by Dev and sent all the way back to the fourth apex, fourth corner. Oh, Doug Drillmore. Oh. Did you know that Doug Drillmore brews beer at his house? I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I don't think he has ever brought it to flat track though. So you got to hit him up for it. Tell him next time he comes down. Lots of penalties happening in these last couple games. Wolfie trying to get through. Dictator. Wolfie seems to be okay. So at minimum, Wolfie will have to sit the next 3 jams. All depends on how that arm feels. My guess would be it would be his right elbow that hurts. No, just don't fall. I fell at Naughty vs. Nice and dislocated my shoulder. I have not been on skates since because my shoulder's still a little tender. Got Dark Wheel Duck going up against D-Ray. D-Ray hoping to eat some more into this Glenmore Reservoir Dogs lead. Dark Wheel hoping to open it back up. Toronto team yelling, no lead. Darko got no pass, no pow. So they got through, they can score points. They just don't have lead jam status. Always find that first jam after someone gets hurt is always a little, like it's always tentative. Like there's always like almost feels like there's a hush, but there's not a hush. Oh, D-Ray took his helmet cover off, so there is no lead jammer. We are skating the full 2. But he took his helmet, he took his cover off. D-Ray took it off. So he might not, his team was yelling at, there was a no pass, but he might not have heard, so. And now Dark Wheels going to the box. If he gets there fast enough. Oh, yeah, that penalty will be over before he, luckily. He'll get out with 3 seconds left. Ish. D-Ray completely closed this gap. Unfortunately, D-Ray, you took your helmet cover off. Otherwise, you could have called it. And we are tied. Oh, no. Darkville did score 4 points. Oh, we got an official review. Called by Toronto. Cupcake. What's it for? Go find out what it's for. Go ask.
I got you.
Go sneak in there and listen. You sneak in and like lean. You just sneak in and lean in to hear what the official review is. Yeah.
Uncalled puck penalty on White's team.
Oh, so it looks like they are looking for a penalty on Darkwheel Duck. Looking for an uncalled penalty. We shall see how this turns out. Cupcake. Cupcake, do you want a knife? Okay. I just happen to have a knife in my pocket. It rips pretty easy. Yeah. Advantage of this is we can get this track fixed up real good. So now that the refs know what the call is going to be for, the refs are going to get in there. They're going to talk about what happened, who saw what, and determine whether they will make this call that Toronto is looking for or play will stand as it is. Should Toronto win this, Darkville will start this jam in the box. If they lose it, they will lose a timeout, or they lose their official review. They don't lose a timeout. The refs have made their decision. The captains and bench coaches are coming in. So it looks like Toronto had lost that official review. They do not have another official review left. They do have 2 timeouts still. Reservoir Dogs have 1 timeout and still their official review for this half. And Bradass is taking a forearm. We're going to have no lead jammer for this one as well, because it looks like Stevie took off their helmet cover. Brad comes back in. Stevie only has 2 jammers to get past and has now tied it up 119-119. Oh, looks like both Bradass and Sleep took penalties. There was a blue 2-2, or white 2-2 and blue 2-2-2. Yeah, so white 2-2 and blue 2-2-2. So there's some confusion by both of them. They didn't know who was getting called for a second there. That is, yeah, that's him. Yeah.
In the interest of fairness, all skaters sporting 2 or 222 on their jerseys will be given forearm penalties.
That's getting close now for some of our skaters. And this will be
Bradass scoring 2 points on the whistle.
Oh, we got an official timeout. Oh.
Mask, go find out what the OT is. Go find out what the official timeout's for. Just go see what Dev's saying, so that we can tell people.
Just gotta lean in, see what they're talking about.
Your announcers are trying to ascertain the purpose of this official timeout, this official review called by White. Looks like Dev Null has an issue with a penalty that was called.
Coming up after this at 1 o'clock, we got the NF Bombs taking on Team Ontario Roller Derby. Then at 3 o'clock, we have Team Northern BC taking on the Natural Born Thrillers. 5 o'clock, we got the Black and White Scrimmage, which will be rookies with some facilitators to help them play. And then at 7 o'clock, Team Alberta versus Team Ontario.
Oh, no, you can go and listen. It's okay, it looks like he's done. Looks like Glenmore trying to have a penalty assessed for something on someone. It's all right. You're allowed to be nosy as long as you don't talk to the players around.
Yeah, as long as you're not talking to them, you can like just kind of stick your head in and listen.
With the official review over, the jammers are returning to the sponsored jam line that I forgot the name of.
Bodies flying everywhere. Now that the injury's a little bit in the past, now it's back to smashing and dashing. Taz going to the box. Crash trying to help out Davis. Davis comes through. Held back by Huss. This has to get past Sleep.
Sleep, really a one-man wall out there on the track.
Nat hoping to hold on to this lead. Davis gets through. And that is called. Toronto did pick up a couple more points. 13-point lead now, 132 to 119. 14 minutes left in this game. Looks like Wolfie's okay. Wolfie's back in the game. Sat out those jams.
Wolfie's one of the hardest working players I've seen. He put it all out on the track in Oregon 2 weeks ago and is back for more.
I think pre-COVID, Wolfie made both the Team Canada Junior and Team Canada men's team. Luke Monster chased down by Wolfie. Wolfie does have lead jam status.
Wolfie looking for points.
Oh, squeezes through there. Rice ball chased down Luke Monster, knocked him out.
Little confusion as Luke Monster tried to assess whether or not he was cutting. He was not and gets to continue to play.
Sweet apex jump.
Wolfie said 3 jams is all I need to rest. I'm back in action.
In case you had any doubts whether they were okay. Dances on one blade, or one set of wheels, calls it. Able to cut into that lead. Gained 8 points, 135 to 140. D-Ray coming up against Dark Wheel.
I do prefer when the teams alliterate the jam line.
Dark Wheel tries to blaze through the pack and falls over. D-Ray scores at a crucial lead jam status, especially when the game's close like this.
Looks like a jammer in, jammer out type penalty.
D-Ray going for a forearm. That means Dark Wheel's going to get to come up right away.
Released back into the action and looking to complete that initial pass.
So
Sleep's not making it easy on anyone.
Penalties are only 30 seconds, but in the case of a jammer, if a jammer takes a penalty, they sit for 30, but if the second jammer takes a penalty, they only have to sit for 30 seconds or as long as the other jammer set, whichever is shorter. The reason I say that is sometimes a jammer will take 2 penalties. You don't have to sit for that second one.
That's right.
A couple Calgary skaters are in penalty trouble.
And another official timeout. Let's see if we can have a lovely volunteer assess for us what is the timeout about.
I think it might just be a catch your breath.
I think this is a teaching moment. A teaching moment for the refs. Or possibly just making sure that our ducks are all correctly lined up.
Wolf Blade going to be jamming against, is that Stevie? Not whiteboard display. There you go, roster display.
Yep.
Yeah, Stevie Stitches.
And Wolf
We're
Blade
going against
Jr.
Wolf Blade Jr. Wolfie ate into that lead last jam.
And a friendly reminder for all our spectators, especially at halftime and between games, players get bathroom priority. If there's a lineup for washrooms and you see somebody with skates on their feet, they get to go first. Please and thank you.
Don't forget to check out all of our wonderful vendors. We've got Bad Girlfriend skates in the corner. They are only here today and tomorrow. They are not here on Sunday. Opposite the corner from them, we got Nerd roller skates with projectile hanging out there. Roller derby level up will be here tomorrow. They're feeling a little bit under the weather today. Mile Labs should be here shortly in order to do some massages. You get a 10-minute massage for $15. You can also book with them. There's a QR code for 10% off your visit. Calgary All-Stars and Calgary Roller Derby, along with Calgary Junior Roller Derby, have a bench. If you're watching this and think, my kids should do this, you can sign your kids up. Ages 6 to 17 can play. We play out of West Hillhurst, Sunnyside. And then Chinook City have a table as well. They got a $2 bin, whole bunch of shirts. Get yourself a Flat Track Fever 2012 shirt. You can also get some Chinook City Roller Derby, Natural Born Thrillers swag, and Glenmore Reservoir dog swag. If you see those sweet jerseys that Dev and, is that Skimo? No, yeah, Skimo are rocking with the tie, I do believe they have the black version of that shirt that you can purchase for yourself.
They do. They have it in both women's and men's sizes.
Then take it on over to get a shirt from them, and then take it over to Bad Girlfriend and get your name on it.
If you're feeling peckish, Frankie's concession stand has fries, hot dogs, and all kinds of deep fried nonsense for you to enjoy.
I find this is how Brad gets his penalties too. You watch. 2-4, 2-4, 2-5, 2-8, 2-8. So within a 4 jam span. Like that's usually he'll get a whole, because he'll take 1 or 2 penalties and you can see he gets frustrated. He gets frustrated and he starts taking more penalties. He took 5 in 4 jams.
Looking at the score, we can see the effect of penalties on the score. A large gap effectively diminished.
Looks like we got an official review. Mo. Lean in. See what it is.
It's nice to have children to... Rennie, that's not appropriate.
Starfish.
It's not halftime. I enjoy how Mo's trying to look like she's not listening.
Blue 222 got a direction on somebody on white they want to be expulsion.
Okay.
Looks like there was a directional penalty that was called in the last jam. They're looking for an escalation of that. Any penalty can be an expulsion depending on the severity of it.
And the nature of when the hit was laid. A directional penalty is any penalty where a player pushes an opponent opposite derby direction and significantly changes their position, meaning the player's hips relative to the other player's drops back. Let's get a round of applause for our wonderful track taping team, working hard, keeping the track safe for all our players.
Wave to the crowd, track tapers. Cupcake. Cupcake.
Cupcake, say hello
Cupcake.
to your public.
Wave to the crowd.
Wave to the crowd,
crowd.
Cupcake.
Wave to them. Wave to the crowd.
You got a round
Wave
of
to the crowd.
applause. There we go. Thank you, everybody. We love our track tapers.
They didn't get it?
Glenmore does not retain their official review, and sleep will not be ejected.
So 11 minutes left. Dogs still do have one timeout left. Toronto have two. They'll need to use those important, as only 7 points separate these two teams. It's still tight. A little bit closer than the first game.
A little bit.
Just a
Just
touch.
a couple points closer than the last game.
We're still 40 points below. No, 80 points below. 100 points below the total of one team last game. Like 380. I thought it was 380 something.
No, it's 349.
349?
Yeah,
So 50 points. 70 points.
the total. And that will end this official review.
We're getting ready again. This will be Wolfblade. That is Stevie. I do believe going to be jamming for Toronto.
Wolfie on the attack, pushing Toronto forward and
Wolfie
forward.
has 7 points to make up. Secures lead jam status.
Glenmore shuffling hard, keeping that jammer behind them.
Wolfie pushes his way through. That was Pip there trying to hold him up.
A long timeout can lead to a loss of momentum, but not if you are Wolfblade Jr.
Side dish there, trying his best to help give Wolfie some space. Wolfie has now eaten into this lead, and Calgary now has a lead, 143 to 142.
The dictator has taken the star for Toronto and is going to try and put some heat on Wolfblade. Calling it.
Wolfie with a hot, can't get past. Wolfie pushing on there, tries to get through, does get through. The bench yelling at. Was able to get 4 more, so was. Yeah, and we're tied. 147, 147. Just over 9 minutes left. It's time for an old man jam as Rice Ball is going to go going up against Luke Ness Monster. No, sorry, that's Luke.
I don't think Luke's old enough for this to be an old man jam.
He looks old. He looks older than he. That makes him old. Rice Ball staying on the inside. Oh, Calgary did score 4 more points. There was 4 missed. So I thought. Oh, almost hopped through on the inside. You have to land safely inbounds.
Bryce.
Old man jam. Old man jam. Old man jam.
We love our seasoned players here at Chinook City Roller Derby. They lead the way. Brad
Ness
trying
Monster
to
gets
get
through.
him. Forearm called on Luke Ness Monster.
Trying to get through. Bradass. Forming a bit of a line there. Who is that with him? Doug Gilmore. And that is.
And Rip.
Rip.
Rip working hard for the Dogs.
Bradass cycling Luke way back. Rice ball. Couple jammers left to get through. And does. Puts up 4 more.
Rip providing that offense that got Rice ball another 4 points.
Rip there smashing up that tripod, helping Raceball get through. And Raceball does.
That's the kind of tight play you like to see in our seasoned players.
Oh! Old man jam! Old man jam! Raceball, 16 points.
Raceball heard old man jam and said old timey jam and took it to the full 2 minutes.
16 points separating these teams, 167, 151. 6.5 minutes left.
6.5 minutes, a long time in roller derby. And 16 points, anybody's game.
That's
D-Ray currently messing with Davis. Davis is going to give as good as she gets.
6 minutes is between 2 and 4 jams, depending on what happens for penalties and when they're called.
Got a tight pack here, both jammers working hard.
D-Ray secures that lead jam status. Crucial with these tight games. Side dish helps out Davis. Knocks Rip out, or Pip. I just realized there's a Rip for the Dogs and Pip for the. We got a Rip, we got a Pip, we got a Sleep, we got a Sleep.
Rip and Pippin, sleep and sleep.
And that is going to be
multiplayer
side
block.
dish going. Davis is up. D-Ray looking at the bench. Is able to secure some of this lead. Trying to eat into this Calgary lead. 2 Calgary players in the box.
Davis is working hard to nullify D-Ray's points, racking up points of her own as she passes through the pack. Working hard to push players out of play.
Davis doing their best to make sure D-Ray can't build this lead.
Incredible jam by Davis.
And that penalty on that jam ended Show Me Your Hits Day game. And Toronto calling a timeout.
It looks
2 minutes left. Show Me fouled out.
Show Me Your Hits, fouled out. Boo!
Boo! Shame! Shame!
Shame. It is Flat Track Fever 2024 and the announcing is unconventional.
You play on the player.
And we are so occupied with Show Me that we neglected to notice that it is a team timeout. A little clock management, a little breaky break, 4 minutes left. Could be 3 jams, could be 4 jams. The way Riceball plays it, it'll only be 2.
Minimum of 2, maybe more.
Minimum of 2, maximum of 8.
Both jammers are hitting their prospective tripods. Bradass cycling Stevie back. Sleep cycling Dark Wheel back.
Yes, with enough recycling, we can play derby and anti-derby direction.
Lead jam status, these last couple are super important. It gives you that control to either score points or prevent your opponent from scoring points. Both just as important. Oh, there's a multiplayer to Dev. Dark Wheel runs into Dictator. Knocks down 2 Toronto skaters.
The dog's working hard to hold Stevie back, waiting for
Stevie
Sleep.
fighting through. Someone got a directional there. That would be Doug Drillmore.
Sitting next to Dev Null, who had a multiplayer.
Luck, oh. And that's going to end Bradass's night, that directional penalty.
Dark Wheel calling it before Toronto can get any points.
Two and a half minutes left.
Luke Ness Monster and Wolfblade Jr. lining up on the full mobility chiropractic jam line. If you feel like you need some full mobility or some chiropractic, you should check them out. That's our very own Bradass of Chinook Shitty Roller Derby.
So now Riceball's gone into the box. He will replace Bradass because Bradass took a penalty at the end there. That was his foul out. Oh, Wolfblade takes a cut penalty. Opens the door for Riceball or D-Ray. D-Ray looking to add some points.
A power jam late in the game with a tight score.
20 points separating you, or 16 now. Minute and a half. Looks like Dev just had the wind knocked out of him.
Once again, roller derby is a full contact sport, and every now and then you take the fullness of the contact.
1 minute, 16 seconds. The Dogs will be starting this jam with Wolfie in the box. D-Ray going to be jamming again for Toronto.
Looks like we're going to get a little sleep on sleep with our blocker lines.
Oh, Toronto has called a timeout. I'm guessing that's just to help D-Ray catch his breath.
Well, you need a little break before the final jam, so you can lay it all on the table, and we'll have a little team unity.
Oh, Bosch should get between them so it's a sleep sandwich. Lots of penalties, lots of fun, but it is still a nice, tight-knit community here in roller derby. Everyone's showing love. Well, we have this little timeout. Let's get a little round of applause for our officials and our NSOs. Those skaters and NSOs wasn't for their volunteer time, we would not be able to play these games. Halftime, make sure you get your snacks. The concession is now open. I think Wolfie was signaling that he has 7 seconds left on his penalty.
That's privileged information.
That's a lot of time. He held it up to everyone to see.
Oh.
It was before the jam. D-Ray gets lead jam.
Wolfie right into the pack, working hard to get through. Sleep making it hard. Wolfie looking for the path through.
Wolfie did get past, but was knocked out. When you are knocked out, you have to go behind every jammer that you're
Hard shuffling for
blocker
position.
you did not get past. Someone took a penalty, I don't know who. What was Bosch? Solid D by both teams. This has come right down to the wire. And that is penalty to Sleep now. D-Ray calls the jam and then calls a timeout.
Well, they have their timeouts and they do plan on using them. Timeouts can be used to manage the clock, to shift momentum, and to shake up your opponents. It's about as tight as a game can get.
4 points separating them. Stevie going up against Dark Wheel.
Oh, I'm saying, why would you? Probably because Davis gets caught. Yeah.
Dark Wheel takes it down. Lost. Because they can't come back.
4 points separating these two teams. 5 seconds left. That means we will be on jam time.
Both teams are going to be looking to obtain lead jammer status as fast as possible.
This will be lead jam status is super important. Dark Wheel gets it.
Dark Wheel with an easy lead. With the jam dead, he calls it.
Whoa. Dark Wheel waited for the time to end, then called that jam, because if they tried to get past the pack, it took even something simple like a cut penalty, that would end his day, and you don't have a jammer.
You don't want to risk your points on the last jam just to show off. Great play by Dark Wheel. Come and get your high fives, folks, hot and fresh.
Your official score is 187. Glenmore Reservoir Dogs 183. Toronto Men's Roller Derby.